Nadir Sahab, I'll ask you regarding, there are several types of financial crimes that are prevalent in capital markets. And what is happening on the regulatory side to mitigate these particular crimes, and what do you see as topical these days in terms of financial crimes?
Thank you, Hassan Sahab. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. देखिए, coming from the stock exchange and a background in capital markets, our capital markets are very small, so the level of crime, if any, is also very small. The process is similar to banking. Somebody wants to invest in the stock market, he'll come and open an account with a stockbroker. That is what they call your first line, where the stockbroker is supposed to do KYC at at a level that would make the broker comfortable that the money that is coming in is legitimate money, so to speak. Usme there are two schools of thought. One school is that if I'm getting paid as a stockbroker by a banking instrument, why do I need to do KYC at all? Because the bank has already done it, has opened an account, and I'm getting paid. ये सिर्फ cash transactions के लिए होना चाहिए. लेकिन anyway, AML I think defines every entity receiving money independently. So even if the bank has done its KYC and the investor has given a check, the broker still has to go through the whole process of KYC, which actually is one of the reasons why we have relatively few investors in the stock market, because people get annoyed कि क्यों KYC कर रहे हैं? Why do you want to know कि मेरी तनख्वाह कितनी है? Why do you want to know कि where my money is coming from? It's coming through you from a bank, so why do I need to explain it to you all over again? तो ये थोड़े से hurdles हैं. Anyway, process wise ऐसे होता है, the broker, once the client or the investor has passed through the first stage, the broker is satisfied that this is not a politically exposed person and the money is legitimate. The account opening process goes to what we call the centralized KYC organization, which is the National Clearing Company, which is an associate of the stock exchange. They perform certain other checks, verification checks mainly, which is CNIC verification, mobile phone, IBAN, etc. And then the account actually goes through the opening process. So ये step one होता है जो where you actually try to see is the proceeds coming in for investment subject to, do they pass the tests, let's say. उसके बाद various things take place. This is अभी तो मैं आपको सिर्फ investor perspective से दिखा रहा हूँ. If there is sudden increase in activity, if I'm a salaried employee and my threshold is 200,000 rupees a month to invest, and suddenly I invest 20 million, the broker is supposed to perk up and do what they call enhanced due diligence. Okay, where did you get the 20 million from if your original behavior is ये होता rarely है, but it is part of regulation. इसके बाद जी, coming to the other side where you see occasionally, I would say, not in the past many years now, but in the early days when the industry was not really very regulated, there were a lot of instances कि stockbrokers commingled client funds, client के पैसे लेके भाग गए, share बेच दिए, ये सब होता था पहले, अब नहीं होता because, well, अभी भी हो सकता है, but that would be an outright fraud. पहले तो आपके पास you did not have the mechanism to detect these types of activities. Now you have mechanisms, cash transactions are limited to 25,000 or less. If you receive cash higher than that, there has to be a very good reason which the stock exchange will investigate. Okay, why did you take 100,000 rupees from client X when your threshold is 25? Market surveillance hoti hai, which prevents market abuse, which could be insider trading, what they call pump and dump, wash trades, and so on and so forth. I mean, these are all kind of academic terms, so I won't go into the details. But there are 4 or 5 different market abuses. As part of our regulation at the stock exchange, we are empowered to inquire upon these. We do not have prosecutorial powers, so if we do find a case which we believe is market abuse, it is referred to the Securities and Exchange Commission or to the, we don't go directly to the FIA. The SEC then decides whether this case should go to law enforcement agencies or not. So ये basic points हैं जी. I mean, if there are any questions at the end, welcome to ask. Thank you.